In tragic turn of events.
This one's sad, guys.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry to bring the mood down, but
This is sad, but I can make it.
We'll see about that. Let's see how sad that is.
And not if we do it to Joe's music.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Submitted by D's Nuts.
sad one submitted by D's
I
Nuts.
like how this guy, he sees a sad article and then he's like, oh, I'll put D's nuts. That's pretty sad.
That's our fan base.
I love this
That
guy.
is our fan base.
I love that. That reminds me of everybody I knew in San Diego growing up.
Oh, man.
Okay, no, but for real, this is sad.
Sorry about your grandmother's death.
No smiling.
Tell your grandma when she's in
I'm like
heaven,
in a
she'll suck on
giggly
these nuts.
mood.
Stop it. Take this seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. A wife killed herself and her kids
Shit.
after her husband faked his death for an insurance payout.
Oh, so she thought her husband was dead and she's like, oh, I can't live without him, so she killed herself and her kids?
That whole plan did not work out.
And then he gets found out for his insurance scam. And then he's like, well, goddamn.
That's exactly what I'm
What an idiot!
He's like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show them how much money we've made. Okay.
Oh,
It's like Romeo and
Jesus.
Juliet with a family.
That's exactly what I said too.
Yeah.
This happened in China.
China.
Is only identified by his last name, which is he, H-E. We got the giggles, okay? We're not trying to be disrespectful.
I'm laughing at his laugh. He's got a contagious laugh.
So he is 34 years old.
It's a man named He.
It's his last name.
That's your favorite kind of shit.
He's like,
It's a he.
Okay, so he's 34 years old. He turned himself in to the police after he found out about his wife. So he bought a life insurance policy worth about $144,000 without telling his wife.
That's sad.
And then he named her as a beneficiary. And then so he drove a borrowed car into a river so then his family would be able to claim the insurance.
Well, he borrowed it. Who the guy he borrowed it from? He's like, well, god damn it.
He's just
Like, thanks a lot, dude.
hey Susan, you know where he is? God damn! It's been 1 week. Where is he, man? Fuck. 1 whole week I don't have my car.
Stole my shit.
Where's my fucking car, man?
Say, well, who are you talking about right now? Who's he?
He's like, I'm never letting anyone borrow anything again.
I know.
It's just funnier now because he's Chinese. I don't know why. 10 times more funny.
Wait, why? See, this is why communication is important in a relationship.
Exactly.
Oh, you should name your child He.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted her reaction to seem authentic, so the scam wouldn't get
Yeah.
found out.
Exactly.
Maybe he was like, my wife is not the best actor.
Yeah.
He overthought it.
You know, maybe he told her before, like, hey, we're gonna surprise our daughter.
And she's like, boo!
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, she kind of like burnt it out. So he's like,
Yeah,
it has
so
to be
then-
authentic.
Thinking that he was dead, his wife, who was 31 years old, died.
Her name's Di?
Sorry, what the fuck is going on right
D-A-I.
Wait, her name is Di and she died.
Is this real?
now? And he died as well.
I think these nuts did a good job trolling us.
Okay.
These nuts
Who's
did a
on
great
first?
Yeah, so then she left a 1,000-word suicide note on WeChat, and then she disappeared with their son and daughter, aged 4 and 2.
Fuck.
Police were searching them, and then they found their bodies.
Aww.
The next day, she drowned her.
They always do that. They always
Drowned
wait it out.
herself and her children.
Oh.
3 weeks later, actually.
That's like
That's so
3
sad.
weeks later, he didn't come back.
See,
I said
that's,
too, I was
that's
like-
what I was wondering.
Wait, so he was planning on
He
forever?
was gonna leave her, I think. He
Yeah.
was really gonna leave
But
her.
how is he gonna get the money? Because it goes to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he wanted to make sure they were taken care of, but not.
That's his guilt, right? Like his guilt.
What he said was that he was in like $14,000 debt because their little daughter suffered from epilepsy. And so there was like a lot of debt from medical bills for treating her epilepsy and also car loans. And that's why he decided to do this insurance fraud.
So he was gonna disappear for 3 weeks just to make it believable and then come back.
Well, I don't know for how long. She killed herself after 3 weeks.
Fuck.
Oh.
I
crazy.
mean, come on,
How could he come
man.
back though?
Huh?
How could he possibly come back?
He could come back as a neighbor or an uncle or
Just
something.
has to wear like
yeah.
a fake mustache.
And like a fisherman's hat.
He's trying to grow his beard. That's where he went.
Yeah, grow a beard, get
Yeah.
a Gilligan hat.
That'll take years, girl. She's Chinese. Chinese.
I feel like he didn't think this through.
Really?
Definitely didn't think this through.
I feel like he probably put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
Sounds well
A prime example of when when shit goes wrong. This is like
Yeah.
hilarious.
Because like he should have done is like left a letter.
Too much
like,
evidence though.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know, like a fucking voicemail that fucking burns after you listen to it.
Those are so easy to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true. Should have made that.
I mean, why couldn't he just tell her?
Oh, I know. He should have had a code that he tells her beforehand, like, if I ever leave a blue rose in the cabinet, I'm not dead.
But then the acting.
I know, but so it's a place where she can't find it immediately. But she finds it after a couple days.
Maybe because he knew that she would not let his ass go. She's like, that motherfucker is not dead. Tell him to come back here right now.
Yeah, she's like 3 weeks with 2 kids. She's like, I'll pay you 200 grand.
Yeah. What if, he's like, she's not gonna buy this shit. She's not gonna be okay with it.
So in her suicide note, she mentioned that his family complained that she spent too much cash and suffered from mental illness.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so she was saying, this is her quote, I wanted to leave by myself, but thinking that my children would suffer without both their parents, I decided to take them with me. Because she had also lost both of her parents when she was young.
So now he's gonna go to jail for insurance fraud.
Yep.
And then he lost his whole family.
Exactly.
I had a friend that her dad died, and later she found out the mom had been contemplating suicide at that time because of that. And she's like, oh my God, you were gonna leave me? And she was like, no, I would have taken you with me.
Oh,
So that
my
happened.
mom said the same thing.
She was 10.
Oh my God.
Just 10. Jesus.
My mom was like, yeah, at one time I wanted to go to the beach and fucking drown each other. I'm like, you can't swim, but I can, and I'm bigger than you.
Damn, your mom was gonna drown you?
Why do women
I was
drown?
like 12.
Maybe because it's
was like
silent.
12.
That's not that silent. They're
Drowning
like
is a-
moving
Oh, that's true.
It's pretty
like
terrible.
the bubbles and like
Yeah.
I can't even kill a grasshopper.
No.
what?
She was like, I was gonna walk into the ocean with you, but I was like, bitch, we're like the same height. I would grab your ass and pick you back up and go over. Like she told me like a year or two after.
Why was your
This is
mom
why she
thinking-
wanted to kill you, because you're always challenging everything that she says.
Why was your mom thinking of killing herself?
She got depressed after my dad left, and then she was like in the room for ages, and then so, yeah, and then a year later, she got her energy back up, and then so like we just had a heart to heart, and she was like, I was gonna kill you and me. I was like,
Whoa, what about your brother?
Yeah, right.
So
Easy
dark.
thing to say.
Yeah, right.
huh?
What about your brother?
Fuck you, Bob.
My brother wasn't living with us anymore. Yeah, he's like 12 years older than me, so he was like 24. Yeah, but she's all dramatic about it. I don't know. It just played out really funny because she's a small woman.
He's trying to make this fun. Like,
No.
But it's interesting because I do know what you're saying because your mom's very tiny.
Yeah.
She's smaller than
tiny.
Tiff.
she's smaller than
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like,
Okay.
Hard to do damage that
And
way.
she was like talking about it seriously, and then it was hard for me to take it seriously because I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna even get me in that water?
She had this dream like that would only make sense if you were like 4 or
Yeah.
something, but you're like a 12-year-old like big asshole.
Yeah, I think she forgets that the age difference. She would still do this thing where like every time she stops, she stops, and I'm like, yo, put your hands on the steering wheel. That shit's more dangerous. It's like we're stopping, and she's like, fuck, are you okay?
She does the
Like,
mom
your little
thing.
hand, like this fucking big, is not gonna stop me.
that's like fucking Vanessa when she would drive me around. Like she would hit the base. She goes, "Let me tell you something. If I'm flying out, your arm would be ripped apart. Like your tiny little Vietnamese arm is not gonna do anything,
Your arm's
dude."
coming with me, yeah.
That's what a seatbelt is for. What is the arm gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know what that is though, because I do that even if there's just a grocery bag there or like
I'll
a
do it for
purse.
groceries because
Yeah.
they roll.
Like I don't know.
I'll do it for my purse because they'll fall.
Yeah.
Not for Isaac though. Fuck that kid, right?
No, Isaac's good.
He's in a seatbelt.
He's fine. He has a seatbelt. That seatbelt's gonna protect him more than my arm.
Sure. You don't care about.
I can't put a seatbelt on my purse. I guess I could.
Yeah, you can.
Can actually. That's we just debunked you.
Yeah.
I debunked myself.
Well,
I had the chance.
me and Jess debunked you first.
I had
Yeah.
to put a seatbelt on my plant once because it thought it was a person because Steve's car thinks that people are sitting there.
Oh, because would it go ding
Hate
ding?
it.
Yeah, it's like put a seatbelt on, bitch.
When we were
I'm like, it's
moving
not
on-
a person.
Oh, the new cars, they're so
With
annoying.
the weighted.
Yeah.
Such
Yeah.
a bitch when you're moving, dude. It's like you're using your car to move shit, and you're like the whole
You're
time.
supposed to leave it clicked in the whole time.
That's what I had to do. I buckled into my plant.
Well, you can buckle it behind things.
The thing about me is I'm a dumb man, so I put all the shit in the car, and there's so much shit in the car already that I can't get the seatbelt around all the shit.
So you just drive the whole way with the bing bing.
Yes, the whole time.
If he ever wanted to leave me, all of his stuff is in his car already. Like,
First
he
of all-
just has all his stuff in his car.
We have so much shit now because she went nuts.
You never had that space before, and now you want to use it.
Look, I'm always
I
the guy
love
who's like,
decorating.
I am moving us. I'm not paying any fucking movers, and I'm not gonna just stand
And
there
I'm always
and
like,
sip
let's hire
iced tea.
movers.
But it's such an ease.
Thank you.
But you know what?
best.
She got so much shit
Stubborn
this time
ass.
that I'm fucking getting movers. I don't give a shit.
Thank God.
I'm letting go. Man.
I'm with you.
We
You
had
bought too much stuff, man.
all day. I'm like, please. I don't even want to be in the house. Just move it. Can you just watch so they don't
he wasn't
steal
even
shit?
home when we moved.
Oh
last
yeah.
time. I had
The
to do
only
all
thing
of
I
it.
moved was guns and fucking money.
Wow.
Oh, well, now when you come over, it'll be all nice and decorated because there's all this stuff there.
Wait, so it's gonna be even more decorated than it
Yeah.
is now?
You have no idea. You haven't even seen it since we did the closet or whatever.
Wasn't even that decorated before.
Thank you, Jess. Yeah, remember
Wow,
in
the
your vlog?
shade.
In your vlog, you showed my office and it was like, it's a mess because they just moved in and then people were like, that doesn't look very inspiring in there. And I was like, it's not
that?
ready
Who
yet.
says that shit?
I know
That
one
doesn't
of you,
look
one of you
inspiring?
commented that because Joe was like, oh, because we're creative artist people. That's why it's a mess in there because our like thoughts are everywhere. And someone's like,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
this doesn't look very creative or
Well,
inspiring.
you should see my fucking
Bitch, I
room.
just moved.
God, you should see his room.
My room looks like it just never gets cleaned.
I have to clean
It
it.
looks immaculate
Thank
now.
you. You're so nice.
Oh, dude, our place looks nuts.
It looks good now, but it was just none of that stuff had anywhere to go because I didn't decorate it yet or put anything in there.
If I clean, it has to be one thing. I can't do something and then clean. Only cooking I could do that.
Yeah.
But then you actually clean most of the time.
You know what I
too.
found out? That I try to make up psychological reasons why I can't clean, and then that's exactly what you just did. Where it's like, well, I come to find that if I'm doing something creative, I can't also clean.
Yeah, it's just nothing but excuses in our house.
Exactly.
It's constant.
It's like, don't you know my process?
That's an
But it's like,
excuse, buddy.
actually, I can just fucking clean a room.
He just proved you
I can
wrong.
set one day to clean. That's my reset day. But if I'm
That could
working,
be a whole day.
See?
Yeah.
It's a process.
I can't.
You're a slow-moving boat, my friend.
I can't do it.
Moving.
To turn around, he needs to take.
Look at my desk.
No, I'm with you,
Look how
Joe.
long this has been here.
I know.
The shittiest desk.
In
of all
one
the desks.
day, this will go away and it'll come right back. I guarantee you.
I know because I clean it all the time for you.
And thank you very much.
But it's because I get distracted if I'm trying to do too many things in the day. So I start cleaning and then I start getting distracted by work and then an email pops up. So I do have to like set aside just cleaning
So what
time.
do? We get extra money and pay somebody to do it.
Yep.
That's the dream.
But they don't tidy. They just clean, like scrub
Yeah,
clean.
I'm down with tidying everything.
Yeah.
You scrub.
How do
Yeah.
we get somebody who like actually cleans? Because I hate the whole thing where it's like you got to clean for your maid.
We
I'm like,
just
what?
said we just said that.
No, I know, but how do you,
You
get
have
that?
to tidy.
Tidy up.
That's what that's called.
Yeah,
You have to pick up things.
Oh, but I don't want to do that. I want to just pay somebody to do the whole thing.
Oh, then get an actual maid. I don't know.
Yeah, live-in maid, like super rich people,
I don't
like
tidy up shit,
butlers,
really.
maids. They have a team.
I feel like there's maids that will tidy up too.
Yeah.
You just have to pay them a little bit more.
Or you could just do the Marie Kondo, our life-changing magic of tidying up.
The fuck is that?
You get rid of all your shit, and then you buy like one organizational thing where everything has a home, and then it's really easy to keep it clean.
I don't want to get rid of my shit.
I do like to clean sometimes before I work.
Me too.
It warms me up.
Puts you
Me
in
too.
a mindset.
Yeah.